Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss BitTensor and its token TAO and conduct machine learning based price forecasts, regression analysis, as well as estimated bull run target. None of the content is financial advice. BitTensor and its token TAO is ranked number 38 by market cap. Over the last week or so, or especially in the last 24 hours, TAO has rallied by about 12%. Again, right now it's at around 10%, but throughout the last 24 hours, if you look at our website cryptoweeklies.com, the rally has been sub 15% over the last 24 hours. There have been other cryptos which are rallying, but over the last 7 days or so, cryptos have been largely down, some flat, and a couple of them are up. Over the last 30 days as well, similar performance. Over the last 90 days, a handful number of cryptos are up, but again, most are either flat or slightly down. If we focus on BitTensor and its token TAO, the current price is at around $360, which represents again from its lows of 2023 of sub $50 at one point in time, about a 7x from this lows. This particular crypto was released at around early part of April of 2023, so less than 2 years old. In terms of the tokenomics, again has 21 million supply, just like Bitcoin, out of which 8 million is in circulation. That means roughly speaking, it's somewhere close to 40% circulation. Again, if you check over here, it's 39.12% of the max supply is in circulation. Market cap is at around $3 billion, has about 38 spot by market cap. If we look at our website, again cryptoweeklies.com, all the content available for free. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything for this one. Let's start with the current risk for BitTensor. Again, this is price color coded with in terms of risk level based on how the price is doing with respect to the 20-week simple moving average. The key idea is whenever the risk color codes are in the shades of blue or purple, like they are, that represents zero or close to zero risk. Again, risks are never zero, they are rounded off to zero, and the opposite is that if when the color codes are in the higher darker shade of yellow or orange and red, that's where the risk has kind of maximized. Right now the risk is at around 13%, that is 13%, with the price at around $365. The interpretation of these models is that if in the next in the upcoming bull run, if the prices go eventually to this target of $775, which that would represent about 60% risk, to 80% is currently at around $862. That's the moderate end of the target for BitTensor and its token TAO. The higher end of the target between $880 to about $950. That is again roughly speaking 3x from the current price. In terms of the other models that we have is the regression based model, which forecasts what the price could be with, again if you ignore these data points, again the first towards the launch. Let's focus on this this area, and per the regression line you can see the prices are in an upswing. The polynomial regression model helps identify whenever the phases of the market cycle where there is a downturn with respect to the fair value and an upswing that is noticeable starting about October 2024. Again, the prices right now are down with respect to the fair value, which is at around $650 for BitTensor. Again, that represents a risk level of about 32%. And the targets with respect to the if we extrapolate the regression line to again to some degree of accuracy, again this is again too outlandish at this point in time, so we'll stay within the next, let's say, 3 to 4 months over here till about April of 2025. The highest it could go per the regression based valuation is currently at around $2,000. If we look at some of the risk levels for BitTensor, again with respect to the current valuation, is the moderate target is between $877 to about $1,100, or $1,175, and between $1,175 and $1,375. That's the higher end of the forecast. We have a composite model at the end of the video which takes into consideration all the models and risk for all the models. Right now the time weighted average price risk for BitTensor and token TAO has really come down. Again, you can see that whenever the price is close to this blue line, which is the time weighted average price, the color codes do shift to low risk regimen, and again the opposite of that is whenever the price has gone too far away from this blue line, which is the time weighted average price. That means the risks are kind of elevated. These deviations are considered with respect to the risk score calculation. Right now the risk is at around 24%, and again not too long ago we were in a very low risk regimen again as of yesterday when the price was at around $320. Let's see if the time weighted average the price does eventually fall below this $293 time weighted average price. It's a slowly increasing valuation again. In the next couple of weeks the time weighted average price could be at around $300. So that's one way to interpret what the dip buying opportunity for TAO could be. In terms of the estimated bull run target, which is a composite of the three models that we just saw, the DCM model or the regression based model, the time weighted average price, and the simple moving average price based model, says a weighted risk is at around 20%. Estimated bull run peak at around $1,800. That represents about a 5x from the current price. And with that, I'd like to conclude the video by saying the first key levels to watch is, again, if the price is to go to that 775 to between that and $875 level, and then between 1100 and the $1,300, and eventually the estimated bull run peak at around $1,800 for TAO. And with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe to stay updated, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.